Beloved friends, expose yourself to the things that resonates with your purpose and transcends your consciousness. This is what I picked up in the process of freeing myself from anxiety and panic attacks. You beat it by accepting that you may never beat it. Anxiety is awful because the feeling of anxiety leads to more anxiety. Namaste, myself Yudhishthira. It was just a kind of fiction to me before I suffered it myself. I couldn't have noticed the deadly beast until having actually experienced it. I was shocked to suspect those were my lost moments in life when my heart started pounding out of my chest and gone terribly out of control. That was my first ever fight and flight response triggered by massive adrenaline release. Friends, there was no recognizable danger, but still, somewhere in the back of my head, I had an untold fear. We can easily convince our conscious mind, but not the innermost core of it. It takes time. It's the highly emotional, scared child deep inside us crying for an unsettled cause. We must consume wisely. Our subconscious doesn't know the difference between truth and fiction. This is why it's very important to filter the things that you expose yourself to, the shows you watch, the music you listen to, the people you look up to, the people who keep stuffing things into your head. All these ingredients have an influence on your subconscious mind and the way it is programmed. Beloved friends, expose yourself to the things that resonates with your purpose and transcends your consciousness. This is what I picked up in the process of freeing myself from anxiety and panic attacks. I could land safely from the heights of fear. I was on beta blockers for a couple of months. They helped me keep the panic attacks at bay, but anxiety persisted. Besides, meditation worked wonders for me. You can certainly calm your nerves and racing heart at full tilt by the help of meditation. Stillness has that power. There are a range of quick remedies to feel little better when the flood of panic strikes you. One among them is arriving at a mindset to accept the anxiety and saying mentally to yourself, I surrender. Don't be desperate to get things back in order within few seconds. It's not going to kill you. What goes up must come down. The same applies to panic attack as well. Don't look for the solution, look for the alignment. It will bring the solution. After having panic disorder for more than 6 months, I can tell you that there is difference between anxiety and panic. Anxiety is more mild. Panic is fight or flight mode. Anxiety is just a miserable feeling in your belly. Panic is full on, entire body chaos, absolute terror. For example, anxiety is what most people feel before or during a job interview or a public speech. It's awkward. Panic is what most normal people would feel if tiger was chasing them. You have either got to fight or run for your life. That is flight. What makes panic attacks so horrified is that they occur for no real reason. In people who have panic disorder, there might be a trigger like having a stranger knock on your door, but one part of our mind doesn't understand why the panic is happening because it shouldn't be a panic situation. Meanwhile, the other part of your brain is sending all the signals that scream, danger, danger, something is horrible is about to happen. Dear friends, anxiety is a more mellow form of panic. It is pre-panic. But people who have it as a disorder can experience it constantly from no apparent cause. Both are miserable, but actual panic is far worse. My friends, you beat it by accepting that you may never beat it. Anxiety is awful because the feeling of anxiety leads to more anxiety. The trick is to treat your anxiety like a beloved friend, not a hated enemy. When you have those anxious feelings, stay still, sit with them, let them flow through you. Observe them with curiosity, not dread. Be a neutral observer of your thoughts. So often you let your thoughts flow through you unconsciously and unchallenged. You're not your thoughts, and just because you think something, that doesn't make it true. Deeper understanding will help you embrace it and lose the hidden fear and insecurity. Furthermore, meditation is the key. It teaches you to put thoughts into a different perspective and not be a slave of your thoughts anymore. The situation stops you from autopilot mode. I will talk about it some other time. Thank you. See you.